Hey beauties, it's Nikea here, and surprise, I'm a makeup artist. So I don't know if I've ever shared this on my channel, but I am a makeup artist. I have taken makeup classes. I have my makeup certification, even though it's something you don't really need, but I do take classes to perfect my craft. I've been doing makeup on other people since I want to say 2011, 2012. Around that time is when I started taking it seriously and doing it professionally. And the only reason I'm not out there like that is because I don't promote myself as much. But this year I have come to the conclusion that I have these talents, I have these skills, and I enjoy doing makeup. So I'm going to put myself out there as doing that. So I'm just gonna make it known and be consistent with doing that, because I just get scared sometimes and that just pulls me back. So I've done people's makeup, I've done people's makeup for events and stuff like that, and I always get shy. People say, you know anybody that does makeup? And I'm like, me, I'm a makeup artist, I do makeup, and you don't get better unless you practice your craft. So this video is to let my whole YouTube audience know that I, Nikea Cook, am a professional makeup artist. And that's what kind of actually motivated me to start my YouTube channel 5 years ago, back in 2014, was to put myself out there as a makeup artist. And it has always been my dream to be a makeup artist and to do makeup on other people. And that would allow me to make some money and work for myself, have my own business and make my own schedule and be an entrepreneur. So that's why I put myself out there on YouTube. You know, people can see me do my makeup, but I have skills and I do a good job. So I recently decided that I'm going to start promoting myself in my area where I live currently, which is Greensboro, North Carolina, and prom season is coming up. So I put out a model call to do some makeup for some people for free, and my fiance is also going to take headshots for them. And they get some headshots, and I'm gonna use those headshots to promote my services and just put myself out there and build some clientele. Because in 2019, we all know that you gotta have multiple streams of income. So what I'm gonna do in this video is show you all my makeup train, my makeup kit, what I keep in there and what I use for other people, how I organize it, and such and such. So hopefully this will be quick and simple and y'all can just see how I organize my train and what products I use. But before we get into that, if you haven't done this already, just real quick, if you're new to my channel, if you're not new, just if you haven't done this, go down below and click that subscribe button. And once you do that, that bell notification button is gonna pop up. Click that so that you never miss an upload. Join the club. All right, let's get into this what's in my makeup train kit video. All right, y'all, this is my makeup train. I got it as a gift for Christmas back in 2012. I think the person who gave it to me got it off of Amazon. So if I find this on Amazon, I can put the link in the description box. I think it was like 100 or 200 bucks or whatever, but they knew I was serious about my makeup artistry or whatever, and they were just supporting me. So it doesn't have the 360 wheels, but it does have 4 wheels on the bottom. It has the handle like this, and you can drag it, of course, like a roller bag, like you would in the airport. It's hard. This part right here, you can just take this off and you'll have a smaller makeup train. It's still heavy. There's actually a strap that comes with it that you can put on it, but I don't know who would want to carry this. And it also comes with keys so that you can lock it. So you can lock it up top right here. And then you can also lock it right here on the side, because this opens up and you have this compartment here, and you also have storage space in the bottom. And there's also these pieces. There's different pieces like this that come with it. I used to keep them in here, but I don't anymore because I need space for everything. but you can create different compartments in the top part of the train. Oh, so there's the brand in the liner. It's Saya Beauty. So I'll look for it online for y'all. And then these latches right here just attach this back. And you can also lock this. So you can lock the entire thing so nobody can get into it. I still have the keys. Because you know, people get a little sticky finger when it comes to makeup. Alright, so show you all what is in this top portion. Alright, in this top part right here, I keep all of my facial products. So these are foundations. I actually just bought some new foundations because I needed some more shade range. So I used to have Black Opal. I got these from a makeup class, but I'm running out of those. I didn't have a lot of shades, and I also had the foundation sticks, but I didn't have enough. I also used Black Radiance BB cream. Then I also have the Black Radiance Color Perfect Liquid Makeup. It's oil-free foundation, and I have several shades of that. And I also have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I have several colors of this for my light, medium, dark, you know, fair skin, just multiple complexions because I do all complexions. I have some concealer here, and then I have my powders. These are from Ruby. Yes, these are from Ruby Kisses No More Blemishes powders. So I like to set makeup with like a powder instead of just like translucent because I want it to last long. So that's just that top portion, and then it opens up like this. And there's two tiers on this side, and this side just stays one compartment, and you just slide it over. All right, in here, in this side, I have liquid liners and mascara. I have some foundation and bronzers here, and I have some Makeup Forever high definition powder. Got this from a makeup class as well. So a lot of my stuff I bought from the beauty supply store, because like when you have a makeup kit, you want to have like palettes and stuff and things that have multiple things in it, so that you don't have to carry like several different eyeshadows. It's just all in one space. It's just easier. Or you could buy individuals and make your own palette, but I just like doing it my way. All right, in here we have some Sheer Glow bronzers. These are by Nikea. They're for face and body. I got these from the beauty supply store, so I just have 3 of those. Then I have my palettes. Most of my palettes are from BH Cosmetics and Coastal Scents, because we all know that BH Cosmetics and Coastal Scents started off with the 88 color palette. Like that was their thing. So I have a shimmer palette, 88 color. I have a neutral palette. I also have a lip palette, 66 color. I have the 32 lip palette. I have a 28 neutral palette. And this is a 26 shadow and blush palette. I have another 88 color palette. This is a standard one. This is another 88 color palette. So that's my eyeshadow. So it's easy. I have a lot of colors. It's very versatile. I don't have to worry about needing a lot of stuff unless somebody asks for something real specific. This palette I got from a makeup class. It's just a neutral eye palette. So I like to have both colors and neutrals so I can do like a range of looks. Most people want like a soft, neutral, smoky look. And you know, some people want to go for high glam and color. So I have options for all of that. And then I also have this 36 eyeshadow color. It's a smoky eye palette. And so these are things that I use on, products that I use on myself as well. So not these specific ones. I have specific stuff for myself and for clients, but there's things that I use for myself in this kit. Like I'm not just gonna buy stuff that, you know, I wouldn't use on my own skin. All right, so like I said, you don't want to carry around like 50 different blushes. So I have this 10 blush palette, and I have this camouflage palette. It's a concealer palette, which can also be used as foundation. So just in case you don't have the person's shade, you can always mix some things up. And I have another concealer palette that I got from makeup class to do some color correcting highlighting, some contour again. And I like to have products that you can use for multiple things, okay? Because you want to take as little as possible. I know this seems like a lot, which it is, but if you book several clients in one day, you may have to take all this stuff unless they come to you. Then I have this backlight highlight palette from BH Cosmetics. And I have a palette from Black Radiance in here. All right, the other thing that I have at the top here is this little caboodles bag. And in here I keep lip products. So I have lipsticks, lip glosses, sheer, matte, colors, nudes, everything. I have a lip tar from Obsessive Compulsive, have MAC, Mary Kay, NYC, some beauty supply store brands. So I like to keep them in here because I haven't depotted them and put them in a lip palette, but it's a good way for me to contain them. All right, now I'm just going to unlatch this part. I'm gonna set the top half of the train aside. Whew. All right, show you what is in this middle section. Okay, so I showed you before, this opens up like so. Boom, you can pull that down. And then you have this compartment here that actually pulls out. It's like a little drawer. All right, so in this middle part, I just have like some miscellaneous items. I actually need to like re-up on some stuff, but every makeup artist needs disposables. So I have some disposable wands. Have some more in here, some lip brushes. So you don't want to use the mascara wand from the tube because that comes in contact with the person's eyes and that can cause infections and you can transfer bacteria. And you know, of course, bacteria and air gets into the mascara thing anyways. So when you use a mascara wand, especially when you're using them on other people, I like to use two sometimes, because one for each eye, because I can't dip it back in there once I've used it. So yeah, you want to be healthy and you want to be safe and sanitary. And I also have some liner brushes too. So you just want to use disposables for anything that comes in contact that is close to parts of people's bodies that have bodily fluid. So for the lips, you don't want to just put the lipstick on somebody unless you're going to give it to them. So definitely use disposables for that. I also have some more disposables in here. I have a little beauty sponge. I have this spatula to keep stuff in here. It's another little caboodle case. Try to keep stuff in like little containers and keep it organized. And this is to like if I need to mix products or mix creams up. I have a little palette that I used to keep in here. It's somewhere. I think Harper took it, so I have to find out where she put it. But I have that as well. Also have some tools in here, like some tweezers, just in case I need to pluck some stray eyebrow hairs. I tried to request for people to come to me already groomed, but you know, sometimes they aren't, and that's okay. Also have some facial cleansing towelettes. These aren't makeup wipes, but these will actually clean your face, because you know, you request for people to come to you with a clean face and you know, just have moisturizer on, but sometimes you know, people don't, or they may forget. So have those on hand, and these can also be used as makeup wipes as well. I have some wedge sponges. So I use Beauty Blender on myself, but these are just quick and easy, and they do the same thing. And I only use sponges for under eye concealers or even blending out contours. I have a pair of lashes in here. These are like some glam lashes, you know, with the glitter up there. I need to restock on my lashes actually. I have some bronzing powder. I don't know who this is gonna bronze, but I bought it actually for a blush. But you know, it could bronze somebody with some fair skin, but it has pink tones in it, so more of a blush. And I have all of my LA Girl Pro concealers in the bottom here, which I showed this on my Insta stories that I bought all of these. So these can be used for highlighting, contouring, color correcting. I actually have an orange color correcting one. So those are going to come in handy. That brush is not supposed to be there. And then the last thing I have with this little makeup bag, I got this from BH Cosmetics on my last order. So I just used it to organize my pencils for my kit. So for brows, eyeliners, lip liners, blah, blah, blah. So the thing about lip liners and eyeliners is that you can use them on multiple people. All you need to do is sharpen them in between clients. So once you finish with one client, sharpen it, or before you start your next client, sharpen it, because once you sharpen it, there's a new part of that pencil exposed, so you don't have to worry about any cross-contamination as it pertains to pencils. So that's something that I learned in my makeup classes. And then in the bottom here, I keep all my big stuff that doesn't fit. I have this mirror. I used to have a handheld one, or several of them, they always break, but I have this one. And it has several different levels. It's similar to the one that I use for myself. It's actually just like it. You know, the clients can see themselves, especially if you're traveling to them and they don't have a mirror, and it pivots and it moves. And then, you know, they can hold it up and look at their makeup and be like, ooh, honey child, yeah, girl, you be my face, girl, you be it. My makeup is looking quite good today, honey. So I have a mirror, and I showed you all the extra pieces already. Also keep hand sanitizer in here because you want to be clean. I also keep a spray bottle of rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol is a good way to sanitize your brushes in between clients. So you don't have time to wash your brushes in between and you want to use the same brush, you can spray this on the brush or spray it on a paper towel and wipe the brush on it, and it sanitizes, and it also helps to get it clean just a little bit. But I have this little smock bib cape, like I said, to protect people's clothes. A lot of times when you do people's makeup, they're not going to be dressed anyways, but you know, they may not want makeup all over whatever they have on, even if it's not their outfit that they're going out in. All right, and then the last thing I have in here, I also keep paper towels, which I gotta put a new roll in here, and sometimes I'll keep like a hand towel in here, because paper towels, you may need to wipe something, clean something, you may need to clean off your brushes, like I said, with that rubbing alcohol. And then I also bring a like a hand towel or a washcloth that I use to wipe the brushes off, because maybe while you're doing somebody's makeup you may need to get some color off, and I found that just using a washcloth or a hand towel just gets that color off there better than if you use a paper towel and you don't get all the little paper towel lint in the brushes. And last thing down here are my brush rolls. 4 rolls of brushes. From one of these I used to use for myself, one I bought specifically to use for other people, and then 2 of these I got from classes. So I used to just have all these brushes out, so I was like, man, I'm not gonna do makeup. But then I got myself together. I was like, Nikea, you are good at this, you're gonna do some makeup, girl. So I went through my brushes and I just pulled out the ones that I know I bought specifically for myself and I wasn't gonna use them on anybody else. So I actually have those brushes, I have some in my room and then some that are at my little makeup station that I'm using now. And then all of these are the ones that are going to be used for other people. So I have 2 sets from Coastal Scent. This was their, how many pieces? 22 piece brush set that came in here. So this one actually has the brushes that came with it. This is a really nice set. There's actually multiples of each because, like I said, I had 2 sets. So they're kind of combined. So some of them have 2 brushes in each thing. So that's what it looks like. It has the little compartments for each brush. And then it has this little zipper section where you can store anything. I have multiple eyeshadow brushes. They're synthetic and natural fiber ones. Some angle brushes, just variety for foundation, buffing, all that stuff. But when you're going to do clients, like I said, if you book multiple people in one day, you don't have time to wash your brushes, so it's easier just to have sets of brushes that you can just grab and say, okay, I'm gonna use this for my next person, and then just not discard, but put the dirty ones aside until you have the chance to actually sit down and clean them. And you do need to actually thoroughly clean your brushes once you have finished doing your makeup on your clients before you use them on someone else. This brush roll This is from Coastal Scents, this brush roll, but there's like an amalgamation of brushes in here. Some of these are from BH Cosmetics, Eco Tools. Some of them are from Coastal Scents. Some of them are like miscellaneous. Like this one's from e.l.f. There's one in here. This one came from a Walmart brush set. But it's a good blending brush, so you can't even be mad at it. These are from Target. It's a Target brush set, but you know, I'm not gonna knock it because they do the job. So like, again, I like having multiples because you may have multiple clients. Then I have this brush roll that I got from a makeup class a few years ago. So all of these came in the set except for this one, I believe. And I think these two may not have come in this set. So these are the brushes that came with the set, and I just have a few other miscellaneous ones because they look the same. They look like they could have come in this set. And then this last brush roll I got from a makeup class as well. I've seen Tiara Walker use this brush set. I don't know where it came from, but I knew it was the same one that I had because of this gold and this silver. But you know, this is a good range of brushes for you to have. But that's it for the bottom of my train. Alright beauty, so that is it for my kit tour. There are some things that I'm missing, like I need to refill my primers, my brows, get some bronzers, and some loose setting powders. So those are 4 things that are missing right now. But like I said, I do have the powder foundations that I can use to set someone's face. And I have things in there that can be used for multiple things to, you know, fill in those gaps for me. But that is it for my makeup kit. Yes, I'm a makeup artist. If you want me to do your makeup, hit me up. I will travel, okay? I am getting up my appointment website so that you all can book me. So yes, I've done weddings before. I've done people's date nights. I've done people's makeup for a formal evening event. I've done people's makeup for prom. So I have the skills. You just gotta book me, okay? I got the skills to pay the bills. I just need y'all to book me so I can pay these bills. Okay? Okay? But that's it for today's video, beauties. Thank you so much for watching. But before you go, make sure you go down below and click that subscribe button. And right next to that, click that bell notification button so that you never miss when I post. Like I always say, it's free, it's easy, and it's fun. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.